Everyone wants to feel motivated. We crave that spark, the energy that pushes us out of bed, makes us hit the gym, start a business, or chase the dream. But let me ask you something. How many times have you felt motivated one day and completely flat the next? How many times did you start something with fire in your chest, only to quit a week later when the excitement faded? Here's the truth. Motivation is unreliable. If you want to succeed, you need something stronger, something that doesn't disappear when life gets hard. That something is discipline. And today, I'm going to show you exactly why discipline will take you further than motivation ever could. We live in a world that glorifies motivation. Open your social media and you'll see motivational quotes, hype videos, influencers yelling, "Let's go," all designed to give you a quick boost. And sure, motivation feels great. It makes you want to move. But here's the problem. Motivation is an emotion, and emotions are temporary. Motivation gets you started, but it rarely gets you finished. Think about it. You feel motivated to start a new workout. You buy the clothes, get the gym membership, and post about it online. But 2 weeks later, when you're sore and tired, the motivation is gone. You feel motivated to eat clean. You stock up on vegetables and lean protein. But then Friday night comes, and suddenly pizza and ice cream sound a lot more appealing. You feel motivated to study, to build a business, to wake up early. But then the excitement wears off, and all you are left with is the choice. Do I keep going, or do I quit? Most people quit, not because they're weak, not because they don't want success, but because they depended on motivation, and motivation will always let you down. And listen, if you are serious about building habits that actually last, make sure you subscribe right now and tap that like button. That single click of kindness is your first small act of discipline today. Let's build this together. So what makes discipline different? Discipline isn't about feelings, it is about decisions. It is the ability to act, not because you feel like it, but because you are committed to it. When motivation fades, discipline says, "I don't negotiate with myself. I said I would do this, so I will." That's the power of discipline. It is the writer who sits down at the desk every morning at 6 a.m., even when the words don't come. It is the athlete who trains in the rain, in the cold, in the heat, whether they feel inspired or not. It is the entrepreneur who works late into the night, not because they're motivated, but because they refuse to quit. Discipline builds consistency, and consistency builds results. Motivation is about the moment. Discipline is about the long game. Let me put it this way. Motivation is like gasoline. It burns fast, it burns bright, but it doesn't last. Discipline is like electricity, steady, reliable, powering your life every single day, whether you notice it or not. Motivation might get you to the starting line, but only discipline gets you to the finish line. Here's why discipline wins every time. Motivation depends on mood. Discipline works regardless of mood. Motivation fades with obstacles. Discipline grows stronger through obstacles. Motivation is external. Discipline is internal. It's built, trained, and forged. Ask anyone who has ever accomplished something great, whether it is writing a book, running a marathon, building a business, or raising a family. They'll all tell you the same thing. They didn't always feel motivated, but they stayed disciplined. The good news? Discipline isn't something you're born with. It is not a personality trait. In fact, it is a muscle. And like any muscle, you can train it. Start small. Wake up at the same time every day, even if you don't want to. Make your bed. Exercise for 10 minutes. Read 5 pages of a book. It is not about how big the action is. It's about training your brain to follow through. Every time you keep a promise to yourself, you strengthen that discipline muscle. And the stronger your discipline gets, the less you'll rely on motivation. You won't need to feel like doing something. You'll just do it because that's who you've trained yourself to be. And here's the beautiful part. Once you build discipline, motivation comes back. But this time, it is different. See, success creates its own motivation. When you stay disciplined long enough to see results, whether it's losing weight, making money, or improving your skills, you feel motivated naturally. But now, it is not a sugar rush. It's not hype. It is confidence. You'll realize, I don't need to wait for motivation. I can create progress every single day through discipline. And that realization changes your life forever. So let me leave you with this. Motivation is a spark. Discipline is the fire. Motivation gets you started. Discipline keeps you going. Motivation is easy. Discipline is hard. But discipline is where transformation lives. Don't chase motivation. Build discipline and watch how your entire life changes. If this hit you today, then take action right now. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who needs this reminder. Let's grow stronger together, one disciplined step at a time. Because in the end, discipline doesn't just beat motivation. It creates the life you've been dreaming of.